Hello again, welcome back to another daily Buying and Isaac Repentance. Alrighty. Hello, November 2nd, which is not today, because today is actually Wednesday, October 13th, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Today, we're going to do a daily today. I know this is kind of a pain to turn this off if I keep adding more stuff to this. But it makes it a little funny looking. And also helps with a lot of like glitches and stuff that should be fixed. And not as pain in the butt to do. Got a Lazarus run today. My loading's been a little slow for this system. We'll see how this goes. It's a little slow because I'm updating Master Chief Collection. I'm hoping this is gonna like not aggravate anything. Yep, anyways, today is Wednesday. It's been raining again this morning, earlier this morning. And it kind of stopped and now it looks kind of gloomy. The sun's been coming out off and on, so there's that. We do need the rain. I don't like the rain too much to a point. Maybe at night when I'm like, you know, indoors, sleeping, have the windows open. Of course, I didn't have them open tonight, this morning, or last night. And just hear the thunder and the rain kind of nicely coming down, something ambient. Oh my God. Don't get hit here anymore. My perfection, oh no, my first place. No. People would have rushed this right when the time was for the next thing was. Oh God. Yeah. I was watching a little video talking about, just looked it up and stuff. Extreme coupon, I mean. And I guess there's some stuff about it I found later on. It's like, it's shows mostly manufactured and faked. I mean, it makes sense, because like, there's no way in hell a store would, allow you to normally use a bunch of coupons to spend hundreds of dollars worth of goods. Supposedly, these stores, they purposely modified their coupon like stuff, like policies, in order to get free advertising on the television show to show off whatever. And supposedly they got the products beforehand, and these people, and they're told what to say and do. I don't think it's probably not all of them that were doing that, but you just can't really tell what is true and what's not, because you don't really have the source material. Things get cut all the time. Like I personally had to do some stuff that had to be cut here and there for things, for projects like that. Not for television, but stuff outside of television. Where I wanted to add a little bit more, but I couldn't because of everything going on with, you know. I mean, the whole deal is like trying to, you know, get a person to be invested to watch a video. By, of course, you have to lower the, lower the length of a video, so that way they're not going to be bored with it and stuff, because people got a lot of short attention span issues these days, and that's true. Highly true. Also, that item's not that great. I'll say that. I'll say one again. We'll do that. Yeah, that's a lot of money, but also like keys would be kind of great to have. So, did I just stop the? I don't think I stopped the recording. No, I did not. All right, I pressed the key to use the record. I don't know if that would be something that would stop it. Get that finger off that button. I'm gonna go back and like play this some more. I mean, I'm not too concerned about like, oh, boss rush, oh, all those points, you're missing out of all those points. Gotta get all those points, you ruined it. Oh my god. Unnecessary damage. Ah, picking up item penalty. Oh, wasting time. Ah, jeez. I get a stroke to being stressed like that. Or probably not really. Like, I probably would get a stroke eventually with stress. But I guess it's either or. It's either have the stroke now or save it for later. Little hush buns here. I did watch a couple episodes though of Extreme Couponing, and oh, I'm like related to Extreme Coupons. I had my son build a whole machine to do the couponing. All these these 3 sons or something like that. They all live in the same house, it's the parents and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, we built our own machine. We all do it as a family hobby. We stock up. I noticed with the children though, they keep fighting one another. I think there's something underlying issue with everybody there. Not just the couponing. There's always got to be an underlying issue. Like, there's the second family I've seen on there. They look like they're very poor. To some degree, like, they have a business and stuff, but like, their son is going to the extreme and doing those extreme couponing. Oh yeah, I was doing this in high school. And that one episode you guys were airing about with me. Da da da. And now I'm going to try to beat my record, da da da, by going in this dorm. Like, so the thing about it is like, oh, see, this is the thing. I just don't know if it's scripted or not, but it irritates me. Which is like, I shouldn't even be watching any of that stuff, honestly, because like that could be just as bad as news. It's like reality TV or fake TV, fake-a-tude TV. There, I coined the term. Don't steal these. I copyright that term. It's mine now. Can't have it. Anyways, let's just say hypothetically this is real. He was like going out of his way, is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna bring all this stuff that I left at my parents' business with me. Take it out of their parents' business that he was stockpiling, leaving in the way. Take it all with them by having the parents help him, including the sibling who, for some ungodly reason, has spiked hair. I mean, like, shaving both sides of the head and have spiked hair in the middle. This kid's like freaking 3 or 4 or something. So I know there's some issue going on with the family structure saying that. And because I would never let my child do that kind of thing. I know people who've done that, and they're not like rich or anything. Do that for their kids and stuff. I'm getting weird names. Like the other day, I seen a arrest somewhere from my hometown. This person's name was named Pepsi. Pepsi, that's their first names, Pepsi. Oh yeah, that's rare. Pepsi, huh? Mother or father's like decided, like, I know We're good name for you, and you're gonna inspire everybody. Your name's gonna be Pepsi. Watch out for Mountain Dew, because he's a mean one. Mean some bitch. But, anyways, going back with this coupon thing, he takes all this stuff out of the parents' business that he had already stockpiled and made an inconvenience for, and then the parents and all of them take all this stuff out of there and bring it to a very small dorm that he's sharing with somebody. I've been in a small dorm too. There ain't a whole lot of room. Of course, you can clearly see in the video, like, there's a bunch of issues. And this other guy doesn't like the idea. He's trying to be a little resistant to it, which is nothing wrong with that. But then this guy with his like addiction to have this, it feels like the need to. Oh, nothing. Okay. It feels like there's a need to ignore what he has to say and then try to convince him to just go along with it by bribing him. This way I was like these other students, classmates. What do you like? Oh, I like some flavored water and... Why'd it hit me? Just the game acting funny because of the, What the? What? Oh! Is that what it does? If you don't have any... I thought I had bombs. So it takes your health away if you don't have bombs. Okay, well that's kind of cool. I never knew that was a thing. I thought it was just like because it's like slow to catch things up, like because I'm downloading something, an update. But yeah, they go out, had all these classmates and stuff from I guess university or whatever, and he's like, oh yeah, come out here and help us load up the car and bring it all to the dorm, every single bit. Over $700 or $800 worth of merchandise. We got a bunch of pads too. It's like the guys there are like, oh, I don't want to be in the girls' aisle. Da, da, da. I don't want to put this in my room. Da, da, da. Well, I didn't have much of a choice because it went in there anyways. And it's just like, I mean, one thing is like being obsessed with these couponing. Let's assume that it's real. Part of me thinks it's horseshit, but let's just entertain the idea that this is real. These real people and stuff. You have to be very inconsiderate. Oh, I don't know about taking that pill. You have to be very inconsiderate of anybody's feelings or doing anything in order to, like, you know, fill a need like that. Guy made a good point. It's like, oh, I want to have issues bringing girls over, and it's gonna be embarrassing. Oh yeah, because like you're gonna have a bunch of freaking pads over the room. It's like, oh, what's that for? It's like nobody of interest. Oh, you're cheating on me? How dare you? You know, everyone's just jumping to conclusions, and everybody's just being hostile over pads being stacked in the corner of the room. Well, people are impressed with me. This is talk about like, well, they'll be impressed with us if we're doing this. And I'm like, you assume. They might be taken aback at first, like, oh, that's nice, oh, that's cute. But then it's like, I quickly realize, oh, this is like too much. Like, no, get away from me. Oh, yeah, I got my two best friends that are gonna help me. One of them is my roommate, which I just moved into, so we're not really like super friends. They're saying like, oh, my best friends. You just met him. I'm sorry, you just met him. All right, be best friends. Yeah, I gave him like 10 packs of gum and we're friends now. I bribed him. It took me a while to like convince him to be my friend, but like if I give him stuff, I think he just decides to stick around with me. Like, I know people who give stuff to people in order to kind of earn their friendship and stuff, like a lot of stuff, or a good amount of stuff to where they kind of rely on doing that in order to gain friendship. Let me say, that's just an unhealthy obsession. Now, I'm not saying it's wrong to give stuff to people, especially like, occasion stuff, but if you're using that to kind of gain somebody's friendship by doing it constantly, and especially if the other person is relying it heavily so much that they they'll use it against the other person by threatening to leave them, and they don't get little goodies and stuff out of them. Basically like a gold digger. But for friends. I don't know, it seems too fake to be true. Oh, I got all these coupons, like this one lady who'd been doing it for over 40 years. Like, that's an unhealthy obsession. Like, I'm not saying that it can't happen, but I mean, a totally different part of, there's a huge generational gap between me and this lady, of course, and most people on the planet. But it's like, oh, it's the thing with extreme cheapskates. Like, you just don't know, like, if they're just part. See, that's the thing. From what I read, from what I learned over the years, like, especially for documentary films, like, different theories and everything about, like, how are you going to determine if this is really a documentary or not? How you know that what they're doing is something that's ethical, that isn't causing much interference? Because, like, there is, like, different forms of documentary practices where you can have no interference, some interference, and you get complete control of interference, or most control. Depending on what it comes up with different styles, and I know that sounds kind of weird. It's like, well, shouldn't you be not having any interference whatsoever with documentary films? Yeah. There's one called observational documentary, where you don't question them, you don't try to, do anything to cause any kind of interference, you're just kind of there to film the subject. And it could be like anything, you could be sitting, you could just like record a rock, and you can put it as long as you want, and that is considered observational documentary. It may not show like it's like anything there but a rock, but like you're not causing any kind of outside interference. Now these television shows, that's going to be pretty darn hard to like, figure it out. Because from my seeing too, it's like there's a totally different stark contrast between Kitchen Nightmares in the UK and the US version. Cutting out that's another thing too. Cutting out key details, very similar to the media someone brought up. It's like, I do agree. So there's a lot of details that could have been cut out. And someone brought up a good point in a video talking about 600 Pound Life, about like these different tones a person was expressing during times of, kind of narrating over the footage of them suffering with something at that point. And they're talking about it had to be like post-recorded, like after the whole procedure was done, or whatever, like a post-interview recording, which it doesn't show the true feelings of the other person, like in the moment. And that's what's something significant. I talked to someone who was doing some TikTok stuff and was bringing up about like, hey, I'm planning to do this TikTok video, and I thought about having my friends over to help with this little process. And I wanted to inform them what I was planning to do. so that way they can come over and, you know, see how I put it in words. So kind of be given a heads up, I guess what she was trying to get at, to so that way they're kind of in the know and they can, like, you know, be prepared for it. The problem with that is, like, I was talking with her before, the big problem is you're giving them a heads up, right? So it's kind of like when you spoil a film for somebody before they even seen it. Now they're going to be expecting it's going to happen, and they're going to be watching out for it, and it won't be as much of a, you know, significant surprise. That's why people don't want to, you know, be spoiled about books and movies. They want to be generally surprised, get an initial reaction, experience something they've never experienced before in a film, or whatever. A film they want to see, or in characters they want to see and stuff, or a book. But I was talking with her about it, and it's like, you know, the very same concept. You can't just warn them. I know that's like a very, what's the word? It's a very, like, I don't know what the word for that I'm going to come up with here. That's a very, oh, forget it. It's, okay, so I was explaining to her, listen, like, giving them a heads up is going to, like, clear any form of not imaginative, but a very full, you know, very good form of, like, it's going to destroy that kind of initial reactionary kind of thing you want to try to create out of videos, because, like, people can tell, like, anybody can tell, like, whether this is fake or not. It's like, oh, look at that, it's faking the emotions. That's what I noticed too with 600 Pound Life and the post-interview stuff. Oh yeah, we got that. Get me out of there. Flying like a bat out of hell. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna work. I had to get some stats too. Oh, 20, baby. There we go. So I was talking to her, it's like, I mean, I had to keep breaking it down with her because she didn't understand what I was trying to get at with it. It's important to have that initial reaction without warning somebody about it, you know, give them spoilers, that kind of thing. I was like, also listen to example too to her. It's like, you know how, and you got people out there who do a reaction videos of upcoming movie or game trailers or something. They post them on YouTube. Well, they don't, like, watch the video before they record and then record themselves watching it the second time, because they won't get as much of a reaction out of that. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's amazing, you know? You may be missing that opportunity when you watch it for the first time. And then what? Then it won't be as exciting for the viewer and stuff. You're not drawing in as many viewers doing that. Or many opportunities to get viewers. I mean, it'd probably be a crap video or something. But you have a better chance of just going at it in a different way. And I talked about this a while back. Before Repentance came out. It's been a while back. But, like, I want to stream it. Well, part of it was stuff. and then make another video, because I've seen that with other YouTubers too. It's like, hey, I was playing this earlier, da da da, so da da da, and like you destroyed the experience. I'm sorry to say. You tainted the experience. A lot of viewers, some viewers, I believe, like, they want that kind of like first-hand experience. I mean, it's pretty popular. Like someone who's very passionate for a video game they like, see someone playing it for the first time to get a reaction for the first time. And for me, I played New Vegas, and I've played it a number of times over the years, to where like I already know to a point what's going to happen and everything. I'm not like jumped out surprised or anything, because I know what's going to happen. I've played it enough times. Except maybe the Legion ended and stuff, I suppose, but there ain't much like reaction out of it, because it's like, oh wow, I already done most of the game before. You can't replicate that reaction. You can try to fake it, but like, everyone's gonna see right through it. Or most of everybody. So yeah, I was talking with her about, I was like, yeah, like with these movie trailer reaction stuff, they don't watch the trailer being, you know, off camera, and then like they try to watch it again. They want to get themselves set and ready to watch it for the first time. Because it's a magical time. I suppose. Now it sounds like I'm Walt Disney or something. Oh, it's a magical time. Oh. She still didn't really understand it too much, like, oh, what? I don't see the problem of like telling them. No problem unless you're like wanting to get that reactionary stuff for your TikTok thing, you know, views. I don't know. So what's the point here about extreme couponing and stuff? Oh no, I diverted from extreme couponing to the 600-pound life, and talking about the narration was like very like off. And someone made a good point about it being like something that was recorded after the fact of the showing and airing. Or not airing, but showing. Recording there. I mean, in general, TV, you can't easily tell to a point what's fake and what's not, right? I mean, that's part of the reason why people are cutting the cable, not just like high costs and stupid trash on the commercials and everything else. With the 10 billionth drug ad that you don't need. Hey, you got diabetes, here's a drug for diabetes. Oh, you're not diabetic? You're anorexic? Sorry. You're anorexic and your sugar levels are excellent? Oh, okay. Hey, here's a leg brace you don't need. I get it. They can't really target you as a personal, you know, consumer, because like they don't know who the hell the consumers are to a point with stuff like that. Like when they all aired, you know, at once, one household would be identified with them. Oh yeah, I have diabetes and I can get this. So this is relevant to me. I get that. That's why you got a whole swath of commercials and stuff where it's like, gotta try to sell as much to the consumer as they can for each of these companies that are trying to sell it to you. Because I don't really have YouTube ads on my phone, so I don't get like advertisements like at all, because I got YouTube Vance. This video is sponsored by YouTube Vance. No, it's not. They would, I would sponsor them. because I've been using it for a while, and I enjoy not. Oh my god, I enjoy not having. Like one of the best things I found with YouTube Advanced. Now it's not like I'm a spokesperson. One of the best things I like about YouTube Advanced. Oh god, we might die here. I'm suffering. Like I didn't get much for stats. Oh my god. Anyways. Alright, that's a black card, I'll take it. Actually, was there even anything in the shop? Or maybe not. Anyways, one of the best things I like about YouTube Advanced, the right one that I finally found, that I thought was the right one a couple of times, but it was actually a scam. But they didn't take my information that I know of. Sponsored segments, they automatically remove, like it has some kind of an algorithm that can remove that kind of stuff. And then also, it removes at least most of the intro stuff, and also the annoying, annoying like feedback saying, "Hey, like and subscribe." It removes a lot of that too. Like, I used to have to just cycle through. It's like, oh god, it's another freaking sponsored ad. Like, I know you have to do it, but Jesus Christ, let me skip it.
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
Would this kill me? I don't know. Give us a health up, I think. Oh, interesting. There's no. Wait a minute. There's no. I don't buy that. There's no. Like. Secret room? Does that even exist? Runs like these? But, anyways. There's that. Of course, it's blocking the advertisements. That's the big one I want to get rid of. I've seen screenshots of people showing it off. It's like, oh yeah. Here's this weird advertising that shouldn't even be on YouTube, and it's happened a lot. Oh, I'm excited. Me too. Shows you the value in life. It's like a built-in, let's see what you call it, uBlock origin. Put it into this app, which is real nice. I say uBlock origin because I use that to block my YouTube ads on my browsers too. Because of course I can't really put it on Google Chromium on my phone. I mean, I gotta figure that out. Still get YouTube ads even. Where do I do that? Even with the DNS settings, because like Google's like, oh no, we want you to make sure you get ads from YouTube. No matter how inappropriate and it is for your children to see and everything else, and it's a huge freaking scam in a lot of cases. We want to make sure you get the relevant ads. Thank God, my heart. Anyways, I'm kind of trailing off, I guess. One minute you're talking about extreme couponing, next thing you're talking about the liberation of a country or something. How do we go so far in extremes anymore? You got any? Oh my God! Just give me stats. That's why you go to Mom's Foot. Guess we look around a little bit. That fly was stuck. But yeah, initial reactions is key. Now, did I have like a reaction very similar to the one guy who saw The Last Jedi and The Last Jedi trailer? Not even close. I know people are reactionary in their own different ways, but like, Christ. I never really cried for a trailer before, so might have to drink some soy or something to get to that point. A whole lot of soy. Which I avoid that like the plague. I need to get some, that reminds me, I need to get some like stainless steel plates or something. Ceramic, like, the thing is, like, some ceramics, they got like this coating on there where it's like, this is toxic. Get some bowls and stuff. Because I'm using plastic and that's not good for you. I already transitioned my coffee cup. I've already been drinking out of my a large cup, you know, made out of glass. So that's not an issue. It's silica. Yeah, but it's been burnt down. Now hush. I mean, I know sand is considered an irritant. It can be carcinogenic and get in your lungs and all that stuff, but like, I think it's fine if it's turned to glass. We got half a black heart. Hey, progress. Just kind of looking around here to see what else we can find. Oh, I must have stepped on the crate. So we got a couple of hearts. They were at the secret room. I just realized I went in the secret room. I wasn't like looking for it. Oh, the moon card doesn't teleport you to the secret room. So how are we going to do this? Because he doesn't really drop soul hearts. Like none of these guys can. Well, that helped. Should have took the half heart there so we get a full heart. That's fine. We just got to have as much health as we can here to kind of help us with this. We could probably use our bombs here. Oh, you're wasting your points. I already lost. There's no way, no way on God's green earth I'm going to be like high in the rankings. I mean, that could help us with the battle. Yeah, but your points, man, your points. The hell with the points. It's all about survival. Okay, I guess we just go through here. Just have her step this on this as much as we can. Okay, now it's up to me. Oh my God. Who's me anyways? What defies me is me. Now we're getting into the whole philosophy thing here. Who defies me as me? Well, it would be me, of course, right? I mean, you're not defying me as me. Or that dog over there, or that cat. We don't need to keep taking that thing. We're going to take the trophy. Yeah, a point. I think we took a lot of lots of damage, and they got the boss rush somehow. They found the keys to the kingdom. They probably got a really good devil deal or angel deal. Humbug. It's like a bitter old man. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.